This will be the last thing we do. I want you to learn how to use Google to make a survey or a quiz or a test. This is something that people fight to learn, and you're going to learn it right now. So if you go to Google and if you sign in at Google, and I'm just going to demonstrate this. You guys can do it at home. You don't have to, just watch. So I go to my, my Google Drive. And this is where you get 5 gigabytes. And I'm going to sign in. I'm not going to stay signed in. Okay, now this is something you can even use in your classes now. What I want to do is I want to make a survey or a quiz, and I'm going to create, and it says create a form. See that? That's the hardest part. Create a form. This comes up and it says untitled form. So this will be TV survey. Get rid of the untitled form. Okay. And that's the hardest part. Then I can type in directions, do this, do that, do this, do that. Then I can put a question. Sample question 1 would be best Sunday show. And then help text. And then the question could be a regular paragraph, regular text for them to write in. Multiple choice. Oh, let's do that, multiple choice. So what are good shows on Sunday?
Walking Dead.
Walking Dead? Okay, and then I'll add another one, Dexter.
I hate those shows.
What?
I hate those shows.
Real Housewives.
Revenge? What else?
Family Feud, I love that.
Family Feud,
I
okay.
love it.
I don't think it's on Sunday night, but we'll put it
It's
in.
on every night.
Okay, so then I'm finished. When I click done, okay, and if I want to go back and make it a required question or change, I just click on edit, and I can make this a required question. And when I'm done, I can add more. See where it says add items? I could add another one. So for example, I could add paragraph text, and question is explain number 1. Okay, it'll be a paragraph, and then I will just make a required question again, and then done. So I have 2 questions now, and I will save it. And at the very bottom it says you can view the published form here. If I click on this, now this is it. That's my survey. And if I wanted people to respond to this, I would copy the URL. Let's see. Here we have the. I would copy the URL and send it an email to someone, and they'd be able to click on that and get the survey. At the very end of the survey, they would put in the information and then submit it. Response has been recorded. If I go back to the survey, watch this. I go to the survey, and it gives me the answers. See, I can go back and forth. It puts all the answers in a spreadsheet format. So for example, if you wanted to do any kind of survey, even a quiz, if you want to do a quiz or something, you can make it like this using Google, and it is so easy. And you know, you want to do that in other classes. Say a teacher says, you know, I want you to do a presentation about linguistics or something. Then you can do a survey of the class to find out who has this information and so on and so forth, just to get audience analysis. Or if you're volunteering at a place that's working at a school and there are parents, you want to get information from parents, you can make a quiz and send it out to them. So I'd like to, I'll put the tutorial up on the class site again. I want you to make a survey or a quiz or something. If you can use it, that's all the better. But if you can't, you know, it could be something you might want to find out about. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. one alternative, make a quiz or a survey of what you want to find out from a teacher. Say you go into a class, what kind of information would you like to learn from that teacher that you could take with you? Do you want classroom management? What's the best way you do this? What's the best way you do that? So they would answer the survey and you'd have that information. Does that make sense? 3 questions.
So it could be like a survey like you just did with the multiple choice.
The surveys due next week.
Yeah, just put the link up. I mean, you can do it in like 15 minutes.
You'll have tutorials to this
Yeah.
after we go.
Still
You find that, does that help having the tutorial and
Yes.
stuff? Does it help having the recording, going back over? I hope.
You want us to work on our website still?
Just finish that up.
Alright.
I have a question.
Shoot.
For like Delicious and the Google bookmarks, what do you do for that? Just like, I understand